For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler. It's time for another edition of the Anna Kowalska Show. Currently joined by Wheeling University head women's basketball coach Anna Kowalska. And Anya, another win for you against West Virginia State on Wednesday. Overtime victory. Talk about the game and how your girls were able to fight through it and pick up their 8th straight win.
It was tough. It was a tough play. It's a tough place to play. State, they have a lot of fans, and it's loud, and the style that they play, you can lose your mind a little bit. But we stayed composed, and we fought through it, and we showed some toughness yesterday.
And it seems like every night a different girl stepping up for you guys. Last night, or Wednesday, Rachel Wilson had 17 points, a career high. Briley Rogers, Shemaya Strayhorn, we've seen them all come through. For you as a coach, having so many girls who can step up and take that leadership role, what does that do for your confidence?
This is what team I want to have. I told them in the beginning, let's not care who gets the credit. Let's care about playing together, and at the end, we're going to win the games. But we have to be tough. We have to defend, because the shots will not always go in. Like yesterday, we didn't shoot very well, by the way, when you look at our three-point percentage. But when you hold other team to 17 points in the first half, especially when they average 92 points per game, I think that was pretty awesome.
And when you talk about that defense, coming into Saturday's game, you have the top-ranked defense in the conference. What does that mean to you, having that strong defensive effort, and kind of how do they work?
Well, for me, defense, it's unselfish skill. It's you might have some steals, but overall, defense is a team kind of oriented skill. And I always tell them every day, like, we gotta win with defense, especially on the road. Because yesterday was a perfect example. For us, the goal was defense and rebounding. They still out-rebounded us, but they're I think first in the conference with rebounding. So we were close to it. We should have probably rebounded a little bit better in the second half, but overall we just showed some toughness. And then when the overtime came in, usually coaches say overtime at home it's advantage. So I said, 5 more minutes, and they pull it off. They show some toughness in the overtime. So as a coach, I'm very, very proud of them.
And then we mentioned Rachel Wilson's performance, career high 17 points. Talk about what made her so successful on the night.
I think sometimes it's the matchups. It's how they play, how State plays, what's going to be open. So we focus on different team differently. And that's why when you said someone else comes in every single game, it's because of the matchups. We focus on that. We study the teams. Because you got to do it. But what's good about our team is anyone can come in and play. Anyone can come in and show up. And that's why we're strong. We're from one all the way to the bottom. And we still have a couple players who are still working to get used to this pace and used to the college ball. But when we all are ready, it's going to be hard to beat us.
Currently joined by Wheeling University head women's basketball coach Anna Kowalska. And Anya, as you wrap up the 2023 portion of your MEC schedule, you guys have obviously had a lot of success. You've seen a lot of teams. Talk about this conference as a whole and kind of how you see it shaping up early on.
You know what? This conference is crazy. 1 through 11, any team can beat on any day, and we see the results right now. You look at this, and you see different teams beating each other by a lot, by little, at home, away. So I told my team is like, let's not worry about who we're playing. Let's worry about what we do on everyday basis. We're gonna show up. We're gonna show 100%, and then the wins will come in. But this year, the conference. It's crazy. It's very, very competitive.
And then looking at your matchup on Saturday, a big one for you. You're taking on Charleston, one of the top-ranked teams in the preseason poll. Talk about this matchup and being at home against the Golden Eagles and what you're looking forward to.
UC is very well coached. I respect her highly. They went to Elite 8 finals. They're a top team in our conference. And when you play against teams like this, we have to study them. We have to see what they're doing. They just had a really good win against West Liberty yesterday. They beat them by 30 points. So she's just extremely good coach. You never know what you're gonna get on that day. We need to be prepared mentally. We need to be focused, and the defense has to show up, especially at home. The shots will go in. So there's a lot of focuses that we need to face, but it's gonna be a tough game for sure.
And finally, despite being 8-0, what's your message to your girls at this point? You've had the hot start. How do you sustain it, and what are you telling your girls at this point?
Be hungry every single game. Be hungry every single practice. And that's where we are right now. We're hungry. We want to win games. And we were picked ninth, and we just want to prove it that we're better than ninth, and we're showing that every single day.
Thanks, Anya. Good luck on Saturday. Can't wait to see you out there.
Thank you.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.